research, right? Which brings us to the next movie, the next series that we are watching on Hulu, which is called Woke. Give the cast.
Starring Lamorne Morris, Rose McIver, Blake Anderson, Sashir Zamata, we know her from Saturday Night Live, Nicole Byer, Cedric the Entertainer. He plays the voices to one of the characters, right? T. Murph, Keith David, Jack McBrayer, Tony Hale, and Cree Summer from A Different World. She plays the voice of one of the characters as well.
So what happens is
Sam Richardson.
The main character. What's the main character's name, real quick?
The main character is Keith.
Keith is a victim of mistaken identity at the hands of the force of the state. He is slammed down, he is cuffed, and then they say it is not him. And it seems that either he becomes woke or he has some kind of concussed. And then the story kicks off from there.
Right.
It is a story that goes through every element of an American black person who thought that they had arrived and that certain things would not happen to them. To me, it is a little stagnant because it's staying in one place too long and it's not disseminating out the information fast enough. Or maybe might be a little bored because I've already studied that. I've been going with this since the late 80s, and so having a person discover this is like, okay, it's good to know for someone who was not aware, but I've been awake a long time, so it's kind of stagnant. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of stagnant.
It's like the first episode is, you're like, okay, and then the second episode is
kind of staying in it, and it's staying in it too long.
And then the third is
it needs to move faster. But for those who are not aware, or those who have just gotten aware, you will probably love it. It is the existence that you are living, but this is too important right now to worry about who have just woke up. You have to get up to speed because this is where we are. And if you don't get off that hamster wheel with that emotion, because you're going to go through the emotion, you're going to say, yeah, bro, you're going to go through all that. Well, sorry, you don't have time to be on that hamster. We got to come off the hamster wheel, leave the emotion alone, get out that mindset, get into your mind state, be able to analyze this so that as a whole, American blacks can win in this, because we are headed into uncharted territory in so many years. You may think that this has already happened, but this is out here that what we're seeing. The United States hasn't seen this since the Revolutionary War, the Civil War. This is Civil War. And you're going to see there's a group that calls it Civil War 2. So what would you rate Woke?
I would give Woke, for the content and the concept and everything. I would give it a 6 because it's funny.
Yeah, I give it about 5.5.
Yeah.
So let's continue.